Hello, my name is Ksenia. I'm from the south of England and I just went to do a Disney audition, which I failed. Should I cry for the thumbnail? I pretty much look like this, so I feel for my benefit and for yours, I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I probably should have done that first, and then I'll get back to you. If I look short, it's because I lowered my chair. Hi! Again, I don't know if I did this before I started doing my makeup. My name's Ksenia, I'm 22. I'm 20. I'm 22, where the fuck did that come from? I'm 20, I will take every year that I can get. I'm 20. So, I started the day at 6:30 when I woke up. It's Disney audition day, and I'm whispering because my girlfriend's still asleep. Yay. I didn't sleep very well last night. That's not an excuse for why I didn't go through, because I felt fine. I felt like I had enough sleep. I was prepared. I had water, I had food. Got to the train station after forgetting my Oyster card. My Oyster card, so I have to run back home. I go home, I get it, go to the station, and I'm like, this is already a good start. The entire way I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited because at the end of the day I just genuinely do like to perform. So, and the entire time I was like, I know I'm not gonna get it. Like, even when I told people about that I was going for this audition, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get it, and I won't be mad if I don't, because at the end of the day it's just, you know, what it is. It's not like, I was kind of hoping at least that I'd get through to the second round, which I did not. I try to avoid before big physical things, which it is. It's very physical. I avoid trying to eat any carbs or drink any milk. I broke the rule. I ended up having a cappuccino because I wanted a nice Americano, but I didn't get it because I was in a rush and I was like, cappuccino please. I just needed caffeine. I'm an addict. But while we were auditioning, I did feel a little bit queasy. It's the nerves, it's the anxiety. I'd had an apple and an energy bar, like a banana energy bar thing. So, but me personally, I guess, when I go for big physical auditions, I try to minimize the amount of carb, like heavy foods and milk that I consume. Even dairy-free milks, any kind of heavy, I avoid. I went into this as well thinking that it was going to be slightly more professional. And the reason I say that is because I actually brought my actor's CV, which is bent, in my bag. Look at my mugshot! And I brought this with me because I thought that was what I was going to need. It does only say that you need to bring a CV, but I assumed it would be like an actor's CV. Just a normal CV. Just any CV. Your working CV, which maybe next time I'll bring both. I get there, the whole thing starts at 10. I didn't get there until 8:45, which is fine, generally. They do generally suggest that you try to get there at least half an hour early, which is what I was aiming for, but there was some delayage with me going between platforms because I got a cappuccino. I got there pretty much on time. I had never been to Covent Garden before, and I'd never been to the Pineapple Dance Studio before. I've wanted to audition for Disneyland since I knew that you could audition for it, but I didn't get a chance to do it because it was always so expensive and something always came up. Now I'm financially stable adult. I got a chance to do it. And if you're watching this and you're from the audition, and I don't know why you'd be watching this, but and you've seen that loser, that one chick with short hair, I apologise. Especially to Libby and Kieran. I'm sorry. I am a very cringy person. There's a lot of things that I did, which I'll get more depth into. Congratulations, Kieran, for getting to round 2. I hope you make it through. I don't know if you'll be watching this. I'm very sorry if you are. Hi. And Libby, I'm very sorry. I'm just so cringy. Even making this. Hi. Anyway, so I walk up to the Pineapple Studio. There's a line of people that have obviously already gotten there early. We go in and you get given a number and a slip. My number was 407. I didn't make it. And the piece of paper that you get has a bunch of writing on it. I'll explain this very well. I can't go too depth into what they said because they do say, like, you can't spoil the magic and etc. But maybe I can give you and my future self some pointers. Maybe to not what to do. They don't give you any feedback. You will literally just cut and you're told to walk away. It's actually incredibly fun. So even if you're like, oh, but I'm not the right height, I'm not the right this, unless they specify height or weight, whatever. If they say, like what mine did, all heights, then please go. I encourage you. So, where are we? In this timeline. You write down your details. I'm an idiot. I think one of the reasons that I didn't get in was because I did the stupid thing of filling out the part that says do not fill out. I know, I'm stupid. It says it in 2 fucking languages, English and French, and I still filled it out. And I was like, it wasn't until I'd done it that I was like, it's stupid. I wrote sorry on it. That might be one of the reasons I didn't get in. Pay attention. That's maybe rule number 1. It's an IQ test. You wait in line, you go into the dance studio, and you get measured for your height. Height measured. For your height. That's the one. And I got measured as 164, and I was like, excuse me? I'm not 164, I'm 165. And I will take every goddamn centimetre. I have short man syndrome. So, you then give your thing. I'm gonna go... Let me talk about the process and then I'll tell you what I did wrong. I feel like I really need to go into depth with what I believe I did wrong anyway. Because you don't get any feedback, but just thinking about it, I'm like, why did I do that? Why? Why? You give your form and then you sit down and you have to wait for everyone else to get measured. It doesn't take long, I'd say it takes about 15 minutes, if that. Then you get talked to by the casting directors. They seemed lovely. I can't tell you exactly what they said. I feel like otherwise they will find me and kill me. It's Disney. They own everything. So you get talked to for about half an hour, but they seem lovely. It's like a rundown of what you're going to do. So then you start learning the animation pieces. It was quite fun. I know a couple of years ago they used to do the dwarf thing, but I think because then so many people were talking about it on social media, they were like, well, people now know what to expect, so what's the point? I would just say that it's fairly physical and you have to use your imagination. They obviously stress that, but if you're not someone who's physical, I wouldn't bother turning up. That sounds so mean. That sounds so mean, but it's true. Like, if you're not a very physical person, you'll be doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then you get put in a room. So numbers, it was 300 to 330, I think, went first, because there wasn't all that many people there. There wasn't like 400 people there, there really wasn't. And so we all got put in a room. And I was 407, so I didn't go, I was like the second to last group to go or something. And you get lined up, you perform your little piece. I would definitely say have water with you, have maybe somewhere convenient. It was hell trying to learn those pieces because we were shoved to the back of the room. I was right in the back row. And I was stepping on people's stuff. I'm so sorry if I broke any of your shit because we were just shoved to the back. Maybe my potty mouth is why I didn't get it. It's very acting, be expressive. Not that I made it through, but make it. Let me tell you what to do. I didn't make it, but let me tell you. But yeah, they'll reiterate all of this when you go, if you go. I hope you go. It's very fun. And then for me, it ended there because they called out the numbers, and I was like, please say 407. Please say 407. It was like 402, 403, 405. Congratulations. And I was like, shit. But I think I literally went fuck. Like I literally think I stood there. I can't remember. I think I went and left. I think that's why. I don't think I swore actually. I didn't swear, but I did do like a little physically, no one else was doing it. I was just pissed. So this is what I think I did wrong. 1, filling out the form slightly incorrectly. I didn't say my availability date, so I then had to fill it out while I was at the thing, which I think then already shows the judges, which I was at the judges table and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't sign my availability. And by the way, I'm really sorry I did that. I wrote sorry, and I made a joke about it. And she smiled in that way that you're like, you shouldn't have said that. It was very much one of those smiles. I was like, Like, okay. I'm so, and internally I was like, yeah, no, this is it. I'm not making it past the first round. I wasn't wearing any makeup. Now, on the thing, I feel like I said that, but I was not wearing any makeup, and I have a very flushed face. So I go from very pale to very red, like that. Like, and the room is very hot. So I would recommend, even if you're like, oh, well, I mean, if you're comfortable or not, then I'm not gonna force you. But if you're like, oh, I shouldn't really, which is basically what I was like, oh, well, I shouldn't really because it says refrain from wearing makeup. And then most of the girls there were wearing makeup. I felt like an idiot. I was like, oh, I should have worn makeup. Also, I look older. Two, that's something that there are things that you sometimes can't help. Even though the audition said it was for all heights, which is obviously not a problem, it also didn't specify an age range, but mostly it's people between the ages of 18 to 25 that tend to do these auditions. And I look generally like I'm 25. That tends to be the median of what I get. Like early mid-20s is where people tend to pin me. And people aren't going to care whether I was born in 99. They're going to care whether I look like I was born in 99, which I don't, and that frustrates me beyond. That's always annoyed me, that I look so much older. And the things I think if I was wearing makeup, it maybe would have done something about it. Like, maybe it just, you can't really see it because I'm kind of talking into the shadows of the light behind me. But yeah, I have little dents in my face, which I can't help. But I don't feel like that, the way I look helped, if that makes sense. Because of it as well, I wasn't wearing any makeup, so I just looked sick. 2, wait, no, that was 2. 3, I have short hair. Now you wear wigs, so I'm like, it doesn't matter. But I was also the only female there with short hair. It probably doesn't matter, but I was also the only female there with short hair. So I don't know if that factored it in. I don't know whether they looked at me and they're like, you look like a boy. Why have you bothered? But I was like, maybe, I thought they'd just be after. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe it was still, like, just my physicalities that they just were like, nah, not today. 2. Why do I keep saying 2? 4. I kept making weird eye contact. I can't see very well. I have glasses. I don't have any lenses that are in date. So when it got to today, I was like, well, it's fine. I don't tend to wear contacts anyway if I can help it. But I kept making as far as I'm aware, weird eye contact with the judges. They'll look at me and they'll smile really awkwardly, and I'm like, do I look desperate? And that's what I kind of took away from it. I've got a feeling that I looked a little bit desperate. One, with the comment that I made with the judge, I don't know why I'm calling her a judge, with the casting director, and 2, with the way that I just am. I feel like I looked kind of desperate. And I was desperate to get through to the finals. That's it. Like, I wasn't expecting to make it through. But I'm disappointed in myself that I did make it through the animation round. Because at the end of the day, I want to be an actor. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, fuck. If I can't even do that, then, you know, and that took a massive... I don't have a very big ego. But it took a massive blow to my ego. Like, I don't have much of one, but now it's gone. But I will be auditioning for it again, hopefully next time I get through. Maybe it'll be different casting directors, it'll be a different day. Maybe hopefully I would have learned from this experience as well. Ooh, there we go, let me talk about that. When it comes to the thing, if you're like me, if you're very anxious about the way that you look, about your body, which I know most people are, if you're like me and worrying about what other people think of you, especially what the populace thought of you in high school, like, there is a bit of a high school vibe. There are people there who are in, like, proper dance attire with their hair back and makeup, like, some people were wearing a lot of makeup today. Some people were wearing very little, some people were lots. I mean, it doesn't make them any less beautiful, but whatever. And I did feel this weird animosity of, like, I feel incredibly out of place. And it didn't haunt me the entire time, but it is something that you think about. It was something that was like, I don't look like any of these girls. But yeah, this is not to throw you off in any way. but it's just to kind of let you know that sometimes when it comes to auditions, there are things that you can't help. I hope maybe some, like, if you take anything away from this, it's that, one, sometimes you can't help it. Two, it's a learning curve. I will definitely be going back. I knew that today I would just be learning. I'm still annoyed I didn't get past the animation round, but hopefully I'll do better next time. I'll know what to expect. But yeah, I hope maybe I can hopefully do it again soon and that I've learned from it. And the next time I make one of these, maybe it'll be I got into Disneyland. Hopefully next time I'll make it in. But yeah, I hope maybe this helped you in some way. I'll go. How do you finish one of these? Bye. I hope you have a lovely day and good luck. Good luck if you audition. I really wish you the best. Bye.